Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Joe and welcome to another episode in mine and Spikey's collaboration series in which we are going to be going over 5 overrated hats for each class in the game. Just to reiterate, these are just purely our opinions on some hats that we feel are overrated. So if you use these hats in any loadouts, don't get offended or anything. It's just hats that we think are used too frequently and really don't deserve to be. So of course we are going in chronological order of classes, and in episode 4 we're going to be focusing on the Demoman. So do be sure to leave your suggestions down for the heavy and some overrated hats for the heavy down in the comment section below. Also, I'd just like to quickly mention that it will be a new episode of Rags to Riches out tomorrow. So I really do hope you guys are looking forward to that. I'm really looking forward to releasing it for you guys. And then I should be making my Q&A at some point on this weekend. So once again, I really do hope you guys are looking forward to that. Without further ado, let's get straight into our 5th hat on the list. So first up on the list, in my opinion, I feel like the Prince Tavish's crown is just a little bit overrated in my opinion. Don't get me wrong, it's a really cool cosmetic and I really like the concept of the whole crown and like how cool it looks, and it does actually fit into quite a few loadouts. My only issue is that the Bruce's bonnet exists, and this is a straight upgrade in my opinion because you get the chainmail underneath the crown as well, giving it a much more medieval sort of chivalry kind of theme to it. So in my opinion, the Prince Tavish's crown essentially becomes redundant with the Bruce's bonnet now being in existence. Now let's head over to Mikey to see what he thinks.
So the first hat that I think is overrated for the Demoman is the Bearded Bombardier. Now, I only think this thing's overrated because it's used by everybody. It's just, like, in my opinion, a bit simple and not, like, as cool as it could be. Like, there's better beards out there for the Demoman. For example, the godly beard that is the Allfather, or the Thunderstruck version of the Allfather, is also available on the Demoman now, so I kind of expected to see more Demomen using that instead of the Bearded Bombardier, which, granted, it does have a pipe with a small unusual effect on it, but I just like the Allfather a bit more. I'm really sorry, Travi, please don't hurt me.
So next up on the list, I feel as if the Samurai is just a little bit overrated. It's one of the most popular Demoman hats, and one of the most highest tier unusual Demoman hats, I believe. And I see the appeal. Obviously you can make like a full night loadout with certain cosmetics. If you combo it with the Bushido, it goes really well. I'm just really not a fan of it myself, and that big like curved yellow point along the top, I'm just really not a fan of it. It looks like a big banana stuck on some metal. But I mean, don't get me wrong, I do think it is cool, I just don't think that it deserves the amount of times it's used. Like, I think it's a bit overused for what it actually is. But I mean, yeah, it's nice and I do get the whole warrior aspect.
I have also chosen the Mask of the Shaman as one of my most overrated Demoman hats. This hat is mostly popular because it was one of the only miscs you can get for the Demoman at one point, and it is also available in Unusual. And it had a large hype around it becoming a misc at one point, meaning it would be the first Demoman Unusual misc. However, the hat in my opinion looks a little bit weird, and honestly, there are much better options than this, and they actually work with other cosmetics for the Demoman, whereas this one's just kind of like really different to the point where it's hard to find something that looks good with it.
And finally on the list we have the Birdman of Aberdeen. Now don't get me wrong, I think this is an awesome misc. I actually think it is really cool. Apologies Travi once again for putting a second cosmetic that you use on the list. However, I feel like although it's really cool and gives your Demoman that sort of pirate theme, because obviously a parrot on the shoulder is generally associated with a pirates, it goes really well with the Buccaneer's bicorn. And that's about it. It looks extremely out of place if used with the vast majority of other cosmetics. So for example, if we combo the banana hat, aka the Samurai, along with the Birdman of Aberdeen, they really just don't go well together. But regardless, it's a really cool misc, don't get me wrong, I just don't think it deserves the recognition that it has essentially. And it's so widely used and I just don't really see it myself. But that is just about it guys, so let me know your thoughts on this down in the comments section below if you did agree or disagree with anything we said, and once again do leave your suggestions for the next episode down in the comments as well. Thank you again so much for watching guys, and peace.